Hi, I'm John Hilbrands with Hilbrands Carpet Care. So what I'm going to do today is show you a tile that is in need of cleaning. And as you can see, we already have a bit of, we sprayed a chemical down the grout line. And this is the hand brushing part before we get to the steaming. And basically, you can see it's starting to break up a little bit with the chemical, and then as we brush it, you can see how it just comes right out. Now, people that skip that step probably will just be trying to get it out by spraying high pressure through their rotary steamer. You can just see how as we scrub, everything just comes loose. And this is because the chemical does have some acidicness to it. Let's actually take some of the debris as it starts to come off. You can see how brown that is. When we walked in with the customer thought the grout line was gray, and it's actually brown. So I did a pre-test for him, and he was quite thrilled with how it'll come out. So he asked us to go ahead with this. If you look at the entryway, which he has changed his mind about doing, you can see that he thought that was clean, but you can see by looking at what we scrubbed, that was what he considered clean, because this one had all that black in it. But you can see how much browner the grout line is. We'll show you more after we steam it, but you can see how brown that grout is going to come off after all this grease kind of comes loose from the chemical. So let's continue on with my helper, and we'll go on and get this kitchen cleaned up.
Okay, so I've muted the track so you can hear me. There you see I've rotated that high pressure sprayer so that you can see the underside. Basically sprays while I pull the handle, and I usually have the handle pulled continuously to just keep spraying the hot water under high pressure. And it sucks it so well there's never a puddle left. We do towel dry after we're done, but it really doesn't take too many towels because it's not that much, it doesn't have any puddles. Outlining the edges, which is always good standard practice before you go back and forth. And if you were to spray your solution directly through the SX12 instead of pre-spraying it on the tile, you would have too strong of a chemical and it would destroy the pumps of your machine. Plus you wouldn't be neutralizing anything. So you really can't spray it through your machine. So I don't know why some technicians say that's all they do. Probably would be a pretty lightweight cleaning, if anything. I've had one company that was running degreaser through their machine instead of an acidic chemical, and it was leaving the tile actually sticky, and after 3 times going to the same company a year, they had me do it. And they actually left me a real nice review, so that was very thoughtful of them. So you can see how it's just sucking those tiles, and the water pressure is spraying the texture clean. The chemical has set on the tile, so it works very well. Normally I work around the island from the other side, but I thought I'd just get it for the camera here before I turn it off. You're going to see all that debris that's loosened from the brush is coming right out, plus the tile themselves are brightening back up to a mauve instead of kind of a grayish color.
Okay, so here we are at the finished tile, and as you can see, it's a much browner, more even color. Before we had all that black goop that just came off. You could, if you hadn't put that chemical down the grout lines and had it loosened in the grout brush, it would have just been a still uneven black. But now we just have a very even brown line all the way. And one of the things you saw as I was working, we have a low toe kick here. It's usually the arc swell goes under. So actually after I finished, I went back with a hand brush and water and went under the toe kicks. But that's just part of the job, is sometimes you have to do a little more hand work than other times. And it's just uneven a little bit because it's still drying. You can see moisture there. So we can see the color is nice and even. It would be a good idea to seal if after it's completely dry, and I'll let the owner know that if he wants me to do that. And there you can see my son and assistant finishing a room of carpet. dining room. We actually pre-scrubbed the bad areas so that it would be come out better, so we can go with just pure hot water extraction so we get a nicer, no residue cleaning. But that's a different video, isn't it? Anyway, this is John Hilbrands with Hilbrands Care. Call us for either your tile or your carpet needs, and we'll do it yourself for you as well. Thank you.